Welcome to Byford on the Green. My name is Richard Byford, and this week we're going to sit down with Mr. Larry Fechter, who is the organizer of the photo contest Earth Through a Lens. That is a national photo contest to do with sustainability. We will get into all the details of the contest and how it all works in just a moment. But first, this video is very exciting because we're doing it in front of a live audience. We are at the Cathedral City High School in California, and we're in the digital department. And so anything could happen, folks. Stand by. And behind the camera is Mr. Spencer McQuinn. I always pronounce his name wrong. Mr. Spencer McQuinn, who, in fact, has shot all our other videos and edited some of them for us. This is live. If I stutter, that's just the way it goes, folks. And now we get to our guest. Stand by. So since we have a live audience, please make welcome to our program, Mr. Larry Fechter. I'm actually proud to say that I helped Larry do the first Earth Through a Lens contest. So I guess we should start at the beginning. So Larry, thank you very much for being here. And tell us a little bit about Earth Through a Lens and what inspired you to do it.
Well, thanks, Richard. It's a pleasure to be with you today. Earth Through a Lens was an idea that we had to try to increase the sustainable behavior of people in the Coachella Valley, to get people to pay attention to the environment, to try to reduce their use of water, electric, and other resources.
So since you're not a photographer, what do you do for a living?
Actually, I'm a scientist. I'm an environmental toxicologist. And so my interest is in studying chemicals in the environment and their effects on people's health. A very different kind of business than photography.
So let's go back to the contest. How many entries did you get last year? And do you kind of know where the photographers were located in the States and what kind of stuff they shot?
Last year we had over 300 photographs that were sent into our website from more than 20 states. I'd say that most of them came from the East Coast and the West Coast, but there were a couple of hot spots in Colorado and Arizona.
So I think at this point, so everybody knows what we're talking about, we're going to put up the 3 winning photographs on the screen. And while they go up, Larry is going to describe who took them and what the photograph is about.
This photograph won the first prize. It's called Imperial Sand Dunes, and the photographer is Rich Frischman of Seattle, Washington. And what Rich did was to take about 200 different photographs of off-road vehicles going up and down some beautiful sand dunes in Imperial County. And then he carefully put them all together, and what you see is what looks like hundreds and hundreds of dune buggies going up and down the dunes, tearing them apart. The next photograph is by Louis Francis, and it's called Barker Dam. And it was taken up at Joshua Tree Park, and it's a very haunting, spooky black and white photograph of an area of the park, and it looks a little evil and malevolent. It's sort of a spooky photo, and the judges picked that one for number 2. The third photograph is by Paul Gannon of Miami, Florida. And Paul was traveling across the country on a commercial airplane, and he took this photograph of the Green River in Utah. And it's a beautiful shot of the river meandering through the desert up there, and you really get a beautiful panorama of the natural environment. And finally, one of the most exciting photographs was one taken by a local student, Victor Gonzalez, who won the Best Student Photo Award.
Now, the last photograph you just saw, this is what you call a segue in the business. The last photograph you just saw was by a student from this very high school, and he won the student prize for the contest. Please make welcome to our stage, Mr. Victor Gonzalez. So, Victor, tell me how old you are and what grade you're in.
I'm 17 and I'm in 12th grade now.
There's got to be a story here. How did you get interested in photography?
When I was about 8 or 9, my mom used to have these magazines, telenovelas. I used to look through articles and stuff, and I'd see advertisement for products, and I thought that was pretty cool. I might want to do that someday. So then I joined the Digital Arts Technology Academy when I joined high school, and it taught me how to do most of the stuff. And well, the inspiration for my photo is that even though the Earth might be polluted and look ugly, there's still potential beauty. Hence, the background of the sky's blue, and the rest is like black and white.
Was this the, shouldn't ask it this, but was this the first contest you entered?
It's the second one. I entered one for the art museum, like before this one.
So I guess the leading question before I let you go is, are you entering the contest this year?
I think I am.
Let's get a round of applause for Victor. So Larry, just to end this program, tell us a little bit more about how people enter, how they find Earth Through a Lens on the web, and how much it costs to enter, and all the details that you can think of.
We've just opened up our new website, which is www.earththroughaLensps.com, and all the information is really to be found there. But the plan is to begin accepting images right now through January the 7th, and then the display of the finalists' work will happen at the Rancho Mirage Public Library beginning on March the 15th, and at the Palm Springs Hyatt Hotel beginning on April 1st through the 30th. Prizes are going to be between $500 and $1,500 for the top 3 photographs. In addition, these photographs will be printed in Palm Springs Life magazine. All the photographs will go on physical display, and all of the finalists' photos will also be shown at the California Museum of Photography in Riverside, California. It would cost $35 as a basic fee to join the contest, and that's all I know.
My name's Richard Byford, and we'll see you next time on Byford on the Green.